Hi guys, welcome back. Actually, more time, welcome to my channel because let's be real, it's looking kind of peak right now. But we move. 4 things I love in life. Gaming, as you already should know, just from the other videos on my page, channel even. Music, anime, and football, right? These 4 things I don't think I could live without, especially football. You can see here I've switched up the overlay just to set the scene, set the mood, and let you know what I'm doing today. Today I'm going to be rating the Arsenal squad of 2019-2020 individually. Yeah? Each individual player from world class, great, okay, bad, and absolute shite. Yeah, thought let me switch it up, let me do something new. Had some free time today. I'm on furlough still, so granted. And I thought, yeah, let's do a little video. So it's not everyday gaming, bro. It's not everyday Warzone, you know what I'm saying? So let's get it. The music kicking in. Real ones know where this song's from, or soundtrack should I say, because it also ties into the theme of football. So let's start with absolute shite, right? And I'm going to be brutally honest. I haven't thought about this. I'm freestyling the whole thing. I'm going to be brutally honest, yeah? Obviously, these opinions are my own, and I speak for myself only, because I know I'm probably going to upset a lot of people. But I'm basing this off the form of this season, yeah? Particularly since we've come back from the break we had due to the COVID pandemic, okay? So I'm going to start with absolute shite and then bad, okay, great, world class. We're going to go up like that, yeah? So I'm going to start with Ozil. Absolute shite. 350k a week. I understand, granted, you think you're the top 5 assists. I think he might be the second most assist player to, what am I trying to say right now? He's the player to have made the second most assists in our club, granted. He did start strong, but as a player he's inconsistent. I think his attitude stinks. I think he's clearly leeching off the club. I think as a player he's lethargic, as everyone knows, and that did work in Madrid, but there must have been a reason why they sold him to us, because I can see it in him. Whenever he does play, which is a rarity now, he's not about it. He's like £350,000, bro. You're living in North London. You're nice. You're chilling. Location's nice. The weather ain't the best, but hey, you can't ask for all of it. Can't get it all. But in terms of the money, if I was in this position, I know full well I ain't going to any other team in the Premier League. Let alone if I'm lucky, I'm going MLS. Yeah, I'm going to play for the New York team, whatever they're called. I'm going to Fenerbahce or something like that, or Besiktas, because ain't no way any other team's going to touch him. Yeah, especially with that wage packet. Yeah, I heard news today that he's no intention of leaving the club, and I wonder why. Yeah, I think he himself knows I'm done out here, innit? And if the manager don't want to play me, then fair dues, yeah. But this guy, he infuriates me, bro. Like the talent is there, but he just doesn't have the effort, the tenacity to show it ever in games. And to top it off, Europa League, cutting it short, walking off when we're 3-0 down. That's showing me and he's not about the team. He cares about himself and himself only. Moving on. Let's see. Absolute shite players. You want me to be honest? Is there anyone in this row that's absolute shite? It's harsh. I think there's no one really in this list here that I think's absolute shite. Okay, and for good reason. But if we're basing it off a form, like I said, Pablo Mari, I'm sure he will come good. I hope he comes good. We need all the help we can get in defense. Is that harsh? Is that no? All right, I'm gonna put him in bad. Change my mind. I don't think there's anyone on Ozil's level. There's no one as bad as Ozil in this team. I'm sorry. I need to speed things up though, because I felt like I just went on a rant with Ozil, as everyone should, because the guy's just infuriating. Okay, bad players, based off form, we move. Yeah, bad players. Okay, Bellerin. This guy, he reminds me a lot of, he's Arsenal's Lingard. Yeah, he's not 27, granted, but he ain't a kid anymore. And let's be honest, I don't know what he's done. I think since he's turned vegan, I don't know, but this man's lost his pace. If you're a fan, you know what? You know exactly what I'm talking about. This man has lost his pace, and I swear that's all this man had. On FIFA, bang, ultimate team every time. Yeah, Bellerin, cheap, quick, rapid. We're talking like 90s, I think 95 plus pace. The guy used to be rapid. Yeah, I'm not seeing it this season. I'm not seeing no confidence of someone that's his age. Sorry, so I'm gonna have to put you in bad. You've been bad this season, yeah? Especially with the likes of Saka and even Maitland-Niles, bro. He is a more complete defender than you. I say Saka as a defender, even though he's got a lot more in his locker to just be a wing back. He has a lot more potential than you. He's a kid. Moving on, so Bellerin, bad, yeah. Chambers, bro, how many times is this guy gonna get injured? Like, again, someone who, he came in from Southampton for 16 million at a time when Southampton had so many players, Van Dijk, all of them, man, there, and we got this guy. Yeah, I feel that in that season, Southampton was just, it was a supermarket for all the Premier League teams, like, because they thought, yeah, every team's gonna cut from Southampton. Let's just chip in and see what we can get. We got Chambers, yeah. United got Shaw. Liverpool got Van Dijk. I'm sure there's other players I can't remember. We got Chambers. Has he lived up to the 16 million? Absolutely not. There's been a lot of injuries. I know he went out on loan to Fulham. Even though that team was relegated, he was the player of the season. I mean, okay, what does that mean to me? Nothing. I know I'm being harsh, but we are Arsenal Football Club, and I think as a fan base, some of us are starting to settle with average players, especially in defence, because if you know your football, you don't even have to be a fan to know we have been struggling in defence, yeah, the most. So yeah, Chambers, bad. Which leads me on to the next defender, Sead Kolasinac. Again, someone that has had a couple of injuries, but you've been playing since we've come back. I don't even think you're a good defender. I just think you're big. Again, a lot like Bellerin, without your strength. What are you really about? I think the highlight of your whole career thus far is protecting Ozil for that when they tried robbing his car. Granted, that's real. I rate you for that. But that's outside of football. Inside of football, there's nothing really about him. You know, when he was in the Bundesliga, I could see potential. I could see it. I think he made team of the season in a year where, as always, Dortmund and Bayern Munich dominated. He was the only player out of them two teams to make the team of the season, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I know he was in the team of the season that year before he came to us on a free. And even though we did get him on a free, I feel like I understand now. And if we had to pay any money for him, I'd be annoyed because he's too inconsistent, and he's not a teenager anymore. You know, he's come up to his mid-20s, I'm sure. How old is Kolasinac? How old is this guy? Let me check real quick. I should know this. Kolasinac. Let's have a look. He's my age. Damn. 27. Bro, you meant to be in your peak. What's going on with the camera? Sorry. But yeah, he's meant to be in his peak. Like, no, not good enough. Bad. Not even okay. Bad. Just straight up bad. Yeah. That leads me on to someone else in defence. Yeah. David Luiz. This brother right here. Yeah. The day he signed, yeah, I had a couple friends of mine that were happy that he had signed. I was never convinced. Obviously, he's a winner. His trophy cabinet is bigger than the whole of our squad. Champions League, Premier League, you name it, Europa. He's a liability. And if you know your football, you know there's a reason why Chelsea let him go to a rival. Yeah. Again, we're always getting not even sloppy seconds. We're just getting throwaway players from all these big clubs. Just leading us way back 10 plus years ago when we got Silvestre for 300k from United. I thought, yeah, okay, that's what we've turned into. Yeah. Then we got Ben Ayoun on loan, and you know what I mean. We got all these players. David Luiz. There's someone else as well who we got from these Welbeck. Yeah, come on, I'm not even going into that because that's gonna upset me. But David Luiz, that game alone, who was it against? Completely ruined us. Where they scored 2 goals based off his mistake. Yeah, was it Man City? No. Yeah, it was Man City. First game back, City. Fresh start. Oh, no. Gave a goal away for stupid clearance off his knee. Last man, and you're using your knee. And then again, when he gave away the penalty to lead to the red card, and I can't even object to the referee. He was completely right, yeah? Bad. He's lucky I don't put him in absolute shite, yeah? Now, I know he's got a ping on him. A lot of people say he should be a CDM. Granted, he should be. There's a lot of people considering that, but the reason why I'm not mad that he signed an extension is because A, we are Arsenal. Our defense is bad as it is, and what I would use him for is someone who can just lead the team at the back. Even though he can't lead him damn self, he's got the trophies. He's a winner. He knows what it takes to be a winner, and on his day, he can be half decent. But on his day, he can also literally mess up the entire defense. We've all seen it, yeah. On an international level as well, he's messed up. But yeah, another bad player from this list. Socrates. Just based off the fact this guy don't play anymore. He was one of my favourite defenders when he joined. Well, I wouldn't say he's within the team. Because again, the roster we had, it wasn't great. But he's not done anything. I don't even think he's getting into the team. Again, he's one to make mistakes again. Not the best. He has scored a couple of goals. Some may think it's harsh for me saying that, but I always knew I was probably going to put the majority of defence in bad because the amount of goals we've let in due to individual errors this season is shocking. Really bad. But one man I will not put in bad down here, but we'll move on because there's still some players in bad. Let's see here. I'm gonna be harsh. No, I'm not. I think that's it for bad. And I'm only saying that because a lot of these players I'm mentioning are young. Let's go into okay. Yeah, off the bat, Reiss Nelson. I was gonna put him in the bad section, but you know what? He's young. Yeah. For me, there's nothing really spectacular about him. Yeah. When I compare him to the likes of Saka. Well, you would say it's harsh, but what am I meant to do? These are other players in the academy getting the same minutes as him, yeah? And within the time span Saka's been given, he's been able to go on and make first team football every week. Past Pepe, which is crazy. But Reiss Nelson, he's fast, but a lot of players his age are. You'd expect a winger to be fast. His dribbling's okay, but then again, he slips over a lot. He's like Bambi on ice. So for me, I give him one more season, and if it don't work out, I'd sell him, seriously. I wouldn't take him out on loan. I'd keep him in the squad or put him on loan for a year, come back, what are you about? But we've already sent him out on loan to Hoffenheim. And it worked out for him. I remember him getting goals. Not as many as Sancho at the time, but he was getting goals. But he's done nothing for us. You know, when he comes on the field, I'm like, right, stalemate then, because I don't think he's going to provide us with anything. And his stats I know aren't great this season. So the first okay player. He's very lucky I didn't put him in the bad. I'm in a good mood today. Yeah. Even though I said I was going to be harsh. Second okay player. Willock. A lot of people think he's got potential. Great carrier of the ball when he plays. He's been given a lot more minutes now. But I just don't think there's anything spectacular about him. I just think he's like a Xhaka with pace. Maybe even a Gwen. No, that's harsh. Do you think Guendouzi's good? But no. Willock is like Xhaka with pace. I know we scored that goal against Liverpool when we lost 5-5, 5-4 in penalties. Other than that, I know we got an assist last week, so that's why I didn't put him in bad. So he's getting assists, he's got a couple goals here and there, but there's nothing that screams this guy has potential to be great, because there really isn't. There's nothing that special about him. Yeah, I'd give this guy a couple more seasons and see where we are at. But as for now, I'm gonna stick you in that okay. You may find that harsh, but that's just how I'm feeling. Who else is just okay? Yeah, I might get a couple of people not agreeing with me on this. Nketiah. I again, obviously he has scored a couple of goals this season. There is determination. Nipped a goal off. Who was it the other week? He nabbed the goal off them. Sheffield. I'm not sure. But he nabbed the goal off them a couple of weeks back. And literally happened a week later with Aubameyang against Southampton, I believe. Yeah. So the red card he got against Leicester wasn't great. But obviously, schoolboy error. He was hungry, he was trying to get the ball, but it was silly. Again, there's nothing that screams, oh, he's going to be a great player. You got to remember, I'm comparing these players with the likes of Greenwood, who, if I was a United fan and Greenwood was in the squad, I wouldn't put him in world class, but my word, I'd put him in great. His potential is unreal, yeah. But this is an Arsenal video. And Nketiah, for me, he's okay. He reminds me of like a Calvert-Lewin. Like, what are you really good at? Or like a Moise Kean. Like, what you're just fast. I don't even think he's the best shooter of the ball. I really don't. There's been times where he's had chances and he's just fluffed them, and I think as a striker you should do better. Again, he's finally getting minutes. I would be upset if we sold him because I still think he has something to offer, but I definitely think we should put him out on loan. I know he was doing the job for Leeds. Moving on, yeah. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Guendouzi, this guy. I liked him when he joined. You could see he was all about the club. I remember after the North London derby last year where we won 3-1, Torreira winning final goal. He was celebrating with the fans in his car on the way out of the stadium. But I like that. He's young, he's an amazing ball carrier, he's so confident and mature for his age. I can see why Zinedine Zidane is a fan of him and Real Madrid are interested. I completely understand, but as I'm sure you might be aware if you're a fan of the club, or if not, his attitude stinks. There's been a number of times where I've questioned, why are you doing that? Like, he's always getting into scuffles, and it was before Brighton as well. It's a couple of games in the Europa where he got into scuffles, and I just think, pipe down, yeah. You know Sead Kolasinac, you're not this man here, yeah. Like, literally, he'll rip half the heads off in the league. You're literally skinny. You're not about it. Like, no offense. Pipe down, yeah. Talk with your legs, talk with your feet. Let the feet do the talking. And play your football. You've got so much potential. Like, I'm sure you're on the Golden Boys list for this year or last year or something like that. And there's a reason for that. Because you're a good player, genuinely. You're not a great shooter of the ball. I know you've got 1 or 2 goals. But you're not a great shooter of the ball. You're not really one to make a lot of chances. But you're a great ball carrier. Don't get it twisted. There's not a lot. It's weird. Like, he's that centre mid that's just there. A lot like Xhaka. Yeah. He's just there. But you need him there in order to make the rest of the team work. It's very weird, but there's something about him I do like. But this season, his attitude's let him down, and I feel like to pipe him down, he was potentially great if I was to base it off last season, but we're going to okay. And if he goes at the end of the season, I wouldn't be surprised. Let me be real. Now, who else we got here? Who else is in the OK section? Holding. I like Rob Holding, coming from Bolton for only 2 million at a young age. Stepped up times when we've seen him, played in important games in the FA Cup, which has led us to the trophy. But I do think, again this season, injuries have tarnished his position in the squad, and it's very inconsistent, and he does have a mistake in him, like the rest of the team. But I would be upset if he was to leave, because I think, yes, he's a lot older now and he will be reaching his prime soon, but all them players below him, they should go before him, if I'm honest. Yeah, 100%. I don't think they should. Other than Mari, I feel a bit harsh putting Mari in bad because he's not even played. Let me move Mari in. Okay, yeah, I feel bad because he hasn't really improved himself. Yeah. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's cool. We'll leave Holding there. folding there. Alright, next position, moving on to great now. No, there's one more player. Lacazette. Okay. I should really put him in bad. He has been bad this season, but I feel like he is a good player. He is a good player. 9 goals this season for a player of his caliber isn't good enough though. It's really not. The chances he's missed, especially in the game we've just played, Leicester, they've not been good enough. Like, the guy misses chances. Like, I don't know what it is, but you'd think him and Aubameyang, the bounce of each other. No, like, he was so good last season. I don't know what's happened. The whole season he's just not been on it, man. He's not been on it. It would be wrong of me to put him in great. Part of me saying put him in bad, because he has been bad this season, but he's a good player. He's a good player, he is. My friends know he's my favourite player in this club, yeah, and has been since he's joined. He's my favourite striker since Henry, yeah. But he's been shockingly bad this season. But he's scored goals that have been important before the break. So I'm going to put him in okay. But if we were to sell him at the end of the season, and it'd be one of those where it's like, oh, party. Obviously, Atletico Madrid always wanted him, but I'm sure they always wanted Lacazette, and he was meant to go, but there was something like they had like a transfer ban or something, so he joined us in the year he was meant to go to them. So I'm thinking, if they were to come in and say, hey, we want Laka, you want Partey, I'm taking that trade, I ain't gonna lie, and we'll find another striker, yeah, because he's just not been good enough. You gotta remember, this guy's 29, man. You're in your prime now. This is your prime years. 9 goals. Big man, Aubameyang's on 20 goals and he's on the wing. He's not even in his natural position. I digress. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Pepe. Been okay this season. People hating on him, saying he's been bad. Oh, he's 72 million down the drain. Hold on a minute. It's his first season in the league. Yeah. From the league, which some would say is a Farmers League, granted. But he's got like 15 to 16 goals and assists this season combined. That isn't bad to me, honestly, in all competitions. 16 goals and assists one season is good, if you ask me. But he could be a lot better because he has played a lot. But at the same time, he doesn't really get a lot of minutes. A lot of the youngsters, like since Saka's come into the league, he's been playing on the bench a lot. There's not a lot of starts this man's been given. Well, I can't say he's been great because he hasn't. I'll be lying if I was to say he was great. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave him in okay. Who else we got? Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I think I was losing my patience with him last season, with his attitude, times when he played, especially against Liverpool where he scored the goal. Which was great, but then obviously we end up getting slaughtered. There's times where I see him in game and his attitude just, you can see his confidence flushed out of him. People say, oh, he's not in his position, he's meant to be a centre mid. I don't business. You've been playing as a left, right back, for wing back, yeah, as a utility player for many years now, yeah. Many years, 2-3 years. At some point, I'll use Saka again as an example. I'm expecting you to be a lot better. Yeah, Saka's come in and he seems to have got it straight away, yeah, as a youth them. So let's sort that out, let's be real, yeah. So I do like him. I think he can definitely be a squad player for the years to come, but we need a new right back, bro. We need someone to replace Bellerin, because Ainsley Maitland-Niles is a better defender than Bellerin, with or without pace. And for me, we need to sell Bellerin and bring someone better in. But we'll move on. Someone else who's done okay this season. I think happy with that as far. Let's move on to great. Apologies again if you see this, the lights going from my room and I have no streaming lights. I apologize. But let's move on. I will save up for one. I did mention this in the previous video, but I'm broke right now for a low life. But yeah, let's move on to the great players now. Saka, my word. To come in and just dominate the way he has done, but he's too young to be considered world-class. Like I mentioned with Greenwood, give him time, but he's been brilliant. 10, 12 plus assists this season. You know, playing in a squad this bad, left back, right back, left wing, right wing, anywhere you want him, left wing, but anywhere, he will play anywhere. And there's an interview after the game the other week. I'm just blessed to be in the position I'm in, place to God and all of that. I love that. Keep your head screwed on, unlike this man. Yeah, keep your head screwed on, focus on your football, and I'm sure he will go on to do great things. Just signed a contract with us. I'm over the moon. We move. Yeah. Another great player, Martinelli. I remember having a discussion with my close friend Daniel months ago before when he joined, and he was like, "Yo, I was kind of mad because at the time, we've got a youngster, but we really need to focus on this defense, which clearly hasn't been looked into yet a season later." But I was kind of writing him off to come from the third or the fourth Brazilian league. And you know, you barely got minutes in that team. You'd only just come professional for like a year until we bought you. I thought, what is Edu smoking? What was he smoking? But he came over here and he is just lit the league on fire with the times he's played. The goal against Chelsea, a couple of the goals against Liverpool in the FA Cup. He's done really well, and I think I'm so happy he signed a new contract. Again, I hope he's one that just focuses on his football. I know for a fact a lot of players are going to be looking at him. A lot of a lot of teams are going to be looking at him 100%. Like Saka, but I think he's born and bred. He's London, he's Arsenal through and through. He bleeds red. But Martinelli, we'll see. Either way, we can cash out big money for him. That'll do. But I really want to keep hold of a bright future. If that's the case. Who else? Torreira, great player. Not been great this season, but who has? Maybe I should put him in okay, you know. No, I'm gonna put it back. Sorry, I'm so indecisive. Great player. Still young. I know there was rumours of him leaving because he's just a bit homesick at the minute. He's not getting on with the language. But then again, he posted something on his story on Instagram saying, "I'm learning English." I was like, awesome. So I don't know where we are with that. But as a player, he has bags of potential. People saying he's the white Kante, pipe down. Why do we always do this with our players? He's not on Kante's level. I'll be the one first to say it. But he's a good player in his position, and he's someone we have been crying out for. But I still think we need Thomas Partey. We just need a rock, yeah? You're kind of like a pebble. You're like a sharp pebble. Like, you mean business, but you're not big enough. Don't take that to heart. Xhaka, great. Can't lie. This season, when he's not played, we've lost. I don't know what he does. Like I said earlier in the video, Guendouzi, great ball carrier. Not necessarily good at anything, but we need him in that team to make things tick. I don't know what it is. He's slow. Imagine being a midfielder and slow. I know he can barely tackle, but when he does, he gets a yellow card. He tackles all the time, but he can't. He's not great at it. If that makes more sense. Yellow card almost every game. Captain material, debatable what he did. No real coming back from that after taking your shirt off, and I thought his career was at an end, but somehow Arteta has revitalised that. Great. He's been great this season. Whenever he's played, we need him in that team. It's weird. When he joined, I didn't want him in. Yeah, in his first, I hated him. You're slow, bro. You're so slow. I'm talking 40, 50 pace FIFA slow, bro. Like, what are you doing? But I swear, after this break, since he's been back in the team after his injury, we've not lost a game. I know that don't mean much, but these are things as an Arsenal fan you need to pick up, especially in midfield, yeah. And I feel like when he's in the team, I feel a lot more safer. I feel like, okay, just that position's sorted. Centre mid position. He'll do his job. Yeah. Cedric. Clark, what other way to showcase your skill? To come on and just score a banger like that. Incredible. Do I think he's got the potential to be a first team player for us? No. That's why I said I still think we need to replace him and keep him and him as backups. This man can play in a variety of different positions. But he's been great. The goal he scored was amazing. And I love it when there's competition within the team, because now Bellerin's going to have to step up if he wants to continue to play first team football or play at all. So Cedric, that goal again, who was it against? Was it against Southampton? Or he just smashed it. A great goal like 2 weeks ago. Awesome goal. I'm basing it off that alone. That's a dream debut for a defender, by the way. No winger or attacker, a defender to come on and score within minutes. It's great, so keep it up. You're probably in there because I'm not messing with Bellerin right now, so I'm probably putting you on a pedestal, but I'm gonna leave you there because you have been great. Tierney, great player. I really like Tierney. Again, a lot like this man, he's focused on his football, cracking on the whole shirt tucked into the shorts. I like it. It's cool, fully focused. A lot of pace on him. He's got a good delivery, and I think in time it will become great. I'm not going to compare him with Robertson just because he's Scottish, but I think that they carry the same work ethic in terms of their stamina and running up and down the field all game. Awesome. I love a player that tracks back. I love a player that's just fully focused on his football. You're great. Ceballos. Boy, I hope we buy this guy. I don't think he's the best player in the world. I don't think he would ever start for Real Madrid, but I think for us, since the break, he's been awesome, man. Like, I've seen the way he's played. He's very intricate with his passing, very good dribbler of the ball, and you can see he's one with the team, just based off his social media alone and how he's always involved with the celebration. These are little things that I pick up. I know it's not that deep, but yeah, I do like Ceballos. Again, one of those, if Real Madrid are looking at Guendouzi, if it's one of those where we offer Guendouzi and then he cuts, I'm more than happy with that. I'm not gonna lie, I am, because I think they're around the same worth in terms of value. I know Guendouzi is a little younger, but Guendouzi, he hasn't got the dribbling skills of Ceballos, and I do think Ceballos is a good carrier of the ball as well. A couple of years older, but he's only like 23. What's the difference? You know what I mean? He's still young, still a baby. Play a baby like I'm 40, but we move. Leno, I ain't gonna put him in world class because he ain't, but he's a great keeper before he was injured. I felt really sorry for him against Brighton. He is, this season, you know what? This season, when he has literally saved us game after game. And if you were to ask me, you know, before when the coronavirus took off and the season was like put on hold, Leno, and you were to ask me who are the best players at this club, I would have told you Aubameyang and Leno. If it wasn't for them, literally Leno at the back has saved us so many points as Aubameyang has gained his points. It's crazy. It is crazy. So I'm gonna put him in world class for the time he's played this season. He has made errors, but every player does. Every goalkeeper, very few that don't. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna put him in world class, which is kind of silly really, because Martinez I'm putting as great. I should have done that the other way around, but whatever. Martinez, great. Wow, what a way to like showcase, yo, I'm at this club and I've been here for a long while, like almost as long as, I think he's this, other than Ozil, he's been here the longest. I think he may have been even longer than Ozil, I don't know, but he's been at the club. He's one of the players, definitely in the top 3 players to have been at serve the club the longest. Wow, since he's come in, I was worried, you know, because he's not no youngster. He's 27. Do you know what I mean? He's my age, and come in, boy, he made some vital saves. Again for the past couple of games, Sheffield, Southampton, Wolves. He played amazing for Wolves, even against Leicester. He made some really good saves. And to come in after waiting so long, after being put out on loan to Wolves and all these other clubs, come back and play to you. And I think we've shelved looking at a keeper, because why would we? We've got Matt Macy as a backup. He's a giant anyway, but this man clearly is a great backup keeper. I say like Sergio Romero for United. He is a great backup keeper, and the proof's in the pudding whenever he plays. But the man above you see here, this man right here, world class. I don't want anyone to tell me anything different. Aubameyang is a world-class player. He's a world-class striker. He's one of the best strikers in the league, if not the best. To play in a squad like this on the left wing, not as a striker, annoys me. But he doesn't complain. He plays his football. He scores goals. He's on 20 goals this season. He got a golden boot last season, and when he joined the club, I told my friends this man is going to get a golden boot in his first season because he just knows how to score goals. You look at his goal scoring record, incredible, incredible. And I really hope he signs a contract because this man alone has saved us so many goals, so many points, gained us, should I say. I wouldn't know what we would do without him, and I think I'm happy with that. Leno, Aubameyang, world class for this season anyway. Saka, Martinelli, Torreira, Cedric, Xhaka, Tierney, Ceballos, Martinez, great. Okay, Nelson, Willock, Nketiah, Guendouzi, Holding, Mari, Laka, Pepe, Niles, Bad, Bellerin, Chambers, Lazanac, David Luiz, Socrates, an absolute shite. Ozil. And do you know the mad thing is, I've just clocked, where is Mustafi? Where is that guy? Why is Mustafi not in here? Because if he was in here, I'd put him in okay. Because you know what? Since he's come back, he's actually since Arteta's been in charge, he's actually showcased that he's an alright defender. But I'd still want him out. But he's been alright. He's actually been alright. I'll put him in okay. But that's my ranks. That's my Arsenal full squad tier list from world class to absolute shite, and I'm sticking with it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe, probably not. Worth a try. It is what it is. But no, I'm happy with that. Happy with that list. Yeah, happy with that list. Transition. That's my list for today. Appreciate you watching. If you did watch all the way, I rate you highly. No, but either way, a view's a view, and I appreciate using any time my video. Watch my video. Appreciated. My voice is about to go. Don't know why. Not done anything. But no. If you like the video, drop it a like if you can. I will get streaming lights. I know this looks so trash. My apologies. But no, sub if you want, if you like what you see. I'm going to switch it up more with this channel. I think I'm going to just do things that I get, like I said, anime, football, gaming, music. I'm going to, those 4 subjects there, those 4 hobbies of mine there, I'm definitely going to put more thought into making videos for this channel. But no, that's me, that's Weird Joe, I'm done. My girl's been shouting at me for the past 20 minutes saying my food's ready, I gotta bounce. But yeah, 40 minutes, you know. I waffle in it. When it's my club, I can waffle. That was all off the whim. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. God, that was cringy.